Welcome to another episode of Kicks and Trips. I am Sean, also known as Sneaker AFI or Sneaker Afi. All depends on you. Just getting back from deployment recently. One of the things I did do on deployment was I did some Nike Bayous, which formerly was known as Nike ID. So one of the ones that came out was actually Nike Air Max 90, which is one of my favorite Air Maxes, and it just so happens that this year is the 30th year anniversary of Nike Air Max 90s. So what better way to celebrate this year than to do a Nike Bayou. So this one right here, we're gonna go ahead and get into it and show you what I actually made. So off the bat, you can see that these are pretty colorful, real colorful. So the actual Nike ID that came out was in reference to the 90s era. Actually different 90s prints that actually came out back in that time frame, a lot of the advertisements and so on and so forth. So I decided to go ahead and go with that print and actually use it along the whole Air Max 90 here. So what you go ahead and see is on the mud guard, you got the Air Max 90, and this is like it's like a I can't even figure out what the material is, but it's pretty nice material. You got the purple right here. On the actual sole, went with just white. On the mud guard, I went on ahead and went with red or infrared, and then right here in the actual air bubble, I went with blue. If you look at the bottom of the sole, it's got your typical, or not typical, but you have your blue, you have your red. You got the fuchsia swoosh right there. On the medial side, same thing for the most part, no change. Your back heel went on ahead and with the red right there. On the tongue, went with the blue tongue right there. And with your standard Air Max tag, I didn't do anything too special with it. You know, you always have the option, you can put a logo there, put your name there, whatever you really want to do. Went with red shoelaces. Just overall, just real nice color, really nice looking shoe. So what they did do is with the insoles, let me pull that out. So with one insole, you actually have the print, the 90s print that I was just talking about that's actually on the shoe. It's in the sole. On the other one is just a standard orange sole, and it actually has 30th year anniversary right there on there for the Air Max 90. So real cool shoe. Came out way better than I expected. Sometimes you never know how it's going to come out. You know, you're trying to, most of the time when you're doing these Nike Bayous, you're racing against the clock because, you know, it drops and everybody's trying to hurry up and design a shoe. Hopefully you can check out and customize, or hopefully you can customize it in time and check out right afterwards. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you got to save your creation. Hopefully it pops up another time. But I was actually able to take the time and actually make these. And I'm looking forward to, you know, some more Nike Bayous coming out, you know, this year, since it is the 30th anniversary of Nike Air Max 90s. So go ahead and comment, subscribe, share, like. These are Nike Bayous Air Max 90s by Sean, Sneaker AFI, and I'm out.